What's up, y'all? We back. We back again. We know it's frustrating. We probably gonna do another 10, 15 minutes and call it a day. They're attacking hard. They're attacking this hard. What's up, Manna? What's up, Manna? Let's see here. What's that, Jim? This is my last time there. Yeah.
They never wanted us to get on from the beginning, man. They didn't want us to get on from the beginning, man. From the beginning.
All right. You telling me about how you ain't got to worry about the guns. But tell us about your experience with motherfuckers who did try to shoot you and how you use your energy to shut it down. Your force.
Well, yo, it was deep because I remember back in 1988, right? This is when the police, they had the right before they switched over to Glocks. So I was on some young gun ho type of stuff. Like my teachers taught me, man, listen, even if they see cyber, man, because niggas gonna try to kill you, like, you know what I mean? So this is the lessons I learned. So back in the days, they had me, wasn't ready for that type of time at that type of situation, and they caught me with a gun because dudes was scared of me and running their mouth out there. And mind you, I was traveling by myself in Harlem, holograms and all that, 8th Avenue. So, I was getting my little bread because I had to feed my little family or whatever. And dudes with the jealousy or whatever. So I'm holding it down by myself. They wound up calling 5-0 on me. Them niggas rushed me. They came like 20 deep. So boom, they had me. They had my arms bent. They had me handcuffed. They pulled the revolver, put it to my head, and clicked the trigger twice. And ain't nothing happened. Then the nigga, he took the gun and just aimed it at my lower extremities after they lifted me up a little bit because they had control of my upper torso through my arms being behind my back, and he let off a shot. And it hit my leg. It hurt me. But that wasn't it. They bent my arms back down, had my face like damn near to the ground, and homeboy had that 38 that they used to carry, and he smashed that 38 up into my nose bone and tried to send my nasal passages up into my brain to cause me instant death. And I shook that shit off. I shook it off. I knew if I would have went out, I'd have returned back to the essence. I shook it off. So I seen stars until my vision started clearing. Anything else was crap after that. But that was one of my experiences, and I didn't realize about my real spiritual and physical protection really as of yet at that point. But it was manifesting itself in a lot of different situations because I was in some situations with some messed up characters. These characters had people in the world shitting bricks. Like they done made movies about these characters and all of that. You understand what I'm saying? So it's real. 52 Blocks is real with the life and death situations and with guns and knives and everything. It's not for you. That bullet cannot penetrate you because it's not for you. You God.
There you go.
And the most important thing in all of them situations, I had no fear. I had no fear. That's the most important thing. They had guns on me. I'm handcuffed, everything. Still, it was no fear. It was no fear. All I knew is I cannot go to sleep. I cannot let my body die. And that's what it was.
Right.
I was, it was deep, man. I was in many different situations. Dudes try to hit me with guns and all of that, and their guns jam up. Or they one dude tried to hit me in the back. And simultaneously, as he was trying to hit me in the back, my body was shaking like I was doing a Harlem shake. And I heard the shot, man. I turned around and chased the gunman that tried to shoot me in the back. He was like 40 feet away. And that nigga, he burnt it up. He burnt up the road. That's a long story. You understand what I'm saying? But even for him trying to go against me and doing stuff like that, he wound up receiving his just penalty. And it's not from my hands because I'm God. I'm protected. Look, the whole universe is made up of us, me. And I'm made up of it. So why is it not going to protect me when I needed to, especially knowing who I am and the powers that I have?
There you go. There you go. Now, tell us about your jailhouse experiences. Tell us what you've seen in that motherfucker and how fucked up they are in the penitentiary or the pt.2 system.
Well, they fucked up like this, right? In my time, it was the police that used to gas shit up. Like a person to come in there and like, cause a lot of people was going in there, they were scapegoats. They didn't even do the crimes. And the worst things that I seen was when the police was trying to get dudes that came in for rape, whether they was guilty of rape or not, but they would gas the convict, the inmates up to rape them and stab them up. Like, wow. That was the foulest shit. I couldn't stand for that. So every time niggas was trying to rape niggas, you know what I mean? I was setting off on niggas, man. I was doing them filthy. I wasn't letting it happen. Because what type of people is just going to stand there and let anybody get raped? In this situation, we all men. We all males. You can't do that on my watch. I'm with nature. I'm pro-nature, not against nature. I don't have nothing against them. They have it against themselves because they have it against nature. I'm not going against nature. You understand?
Right.
With sexual preferences. Right. You know, animals do that. A cat, a male cat will have sex with another male cat. You understand what I'm saying? Or even rape another male cat. But, you know what I mean? We starseeds, man. What are we adapting these European ways for? Because that actually came from the Europeans. When they was breaking the bucks and slavery and all that, they would take the big, strongest mandingo and they would rape them in front of the rest of the people, man. Now, even that raped individual grow up to be a rapo, just like he got raped, or he'd be advocating and fighting against that. That's either way. That's how it goes. You understand?
Tell them how
you know.
Tell them how you save people in there with the 52 blocks.
Well, that's what
yourself
it is.
A few times.
Well, a lot of times, you know, because jail back then it was crazy. Like, imagine you walking with 60 people down a corridor wide enough for another 60 people to walk on the opposite side of you, going in the opposite direction. But they 60 people decide to jump on your 60 people. And they 6 people was prepared for this shit. Because they got knives and razors and type of homemade, you know what I'm saying, weapons and stuff. Whereas the 60 people I'm walking with, they ain't ready for nothing because they sleep. But see, I was always the type of individual, I never played the front of the line. I always played the back. You know what I'm saying? You play the back, you can see everything coming. So the rides used to jump off. They used to jump on my 60 people, stab them up, doing filthy. But everybody who get to me, they get done dirty. And that makes the other people stop in their tracks. After I disarm one person, he got a rape. This one, he got an ice pick, 12 inches, gonna come, bang it up. And I do some beautiful 52 work and disarm them and knock them out and be ready for the next one, who will be stopping in their tracks with their weapon like this, 30 or 40 feet away, like, oh shit, this nigga done took down 2, 3 of my niggas and they ran the other way. You know what I mean? All the rides I've been to, when it always got to me, I was always in the back of the line. After I do 2 or 3 or 4, maybe for some time, very rare, yo, the rest run. The rest run. Because I was on a different timeline. You know what I mean? They realized, damn, the weapons, nothing gonna work. They fists, they razors, nothing gonna work. Because I'm doing shit different than 52, man. And I was advancing my skills because I went from getting cut for defensive wounds to not getting cut at all, to disarming them for their weapons and stuff. You know, it's 52 magic, man. You know? So, you know, that's some of the stuff. I was going against the ride squad, whereas, you know, imagine dudes trying to beat you down I'm throwing up the blocks. They can't touch me. I'm tapping them 1 inch and they flying 20, 30 feet. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It was different, man. You know? You heard about them boys on the island back in the days on Rikers Island, the Chinese boys. They was known for their little karate skills, but, you know, 52 blocks is different. Because, like, the least, if I don't whip a person ass, the least will happen is a person can't whip my ass. I don't care how good of a fighter you are. You could be the greatest fighter in the world. My defense is so crazy. I'm not going to get hurt at all. In fact, you're going to hurt yourself trying to hurt me. You know, for these so-called 52 block self-proclaimed masters and grandmasters up there, all right, I challenge people to find out if they true masters or not. Tell them, look, if you do 52, then let me swing or kick at you 5 different times. You just block the attack. Don't even hit back, because see, with true 52, I can swing at you or kick at you randomly 5 or 10 different times, and you supposed to be able to block and or weave every last one of them. Because you're a 52 block grandmaster. You see what I'm saying? I have a curriculum. So this is one of the tests. If others say that they 52 is real or not, that's how you got to test them. Well, if you real, then you would let me try to punch you in your face like 10 times and you just block. Now, if you do that and they block, you got to tip your hat. But you got to, it can't be telegraphed. You got to really try to take their head off, because it's real 52. I teach my students you can't panic, because